time, will the Zoom host please start the webinar? Thank you, and once again, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. At this time, we ask if you could please place phones on vibrate or silent mode. Thank you for your cooperation, Chair. We are ready to begin.
All right, good afternoon and welcome to the Committee on Land Use. I am Councilmember Rafael Salamanca, Chair of this committee. I would like to welcome my esteemed colleagues who have joined us today. We've been joined by Council Members Moya, Lewis, Chair Riley, Boucher, Hanks, Kagan, Krishnan, Mealy, Sanchez, and Borelli. I would like to thank Chair Lewis and Riley for their work on our two subcommittees. But before we begin today's meeting, I would like to recognize the committee counsel who will review the hearing procedures.
Thank you, Chair Salamanca. I am Arthur Ha, counsel to this committee. Council members who are physically present who would like to ask questions should indicate so verbally, while council members joining remotely who would like to ask questions or make remarks should use the Zoom raise hand function. Chair Salamanca will recognize members to speak. We ask all participants for your continued patience should any technical difficulties arrive, and Chair Salamanca will now continue with today's agenda.
Thank you, Council. I want to first note that LUs numbers 113 and 114 for the Gateway 26A and Phase 5 redevelopment proposal are being deferred, and we'll take those up at a future meeting. Today we will vote to approve with modifications LUs 100 and 101 related to 2080 McDonald Avenue rezoning in Councilmember Yeager's district and Councilmember Kagan's district in Brooklyn, including a zoning map amendment to rezone an R5B and an M1-1 district to a C4-4L district and a related zoning text amendment to establish an MIH program area. Our modification would be to reduce the proposed rezoning area in order to protect against the potential displacement of existing community facilities related uses. We will also vote to approve LUs 102 and 103 related to the Bruckner Sites rezoning proposal in Councilmember Velasquez's district in the Bronx, including a zoning map amendment to rezone an existing R4A/C1-2, R4A and an R4-1/C2-4 and an R4-1 rezoning districts to an R6A/C2-4, R6A, and R5B/C2-4 zoning district and a related zoning text amendment to map an MIH program area. We will also vote to approve LUs 104 through 107 relating to the 705 Fifth Avenue DEP site redevelopment proposal in Councilmember Boucher's district in Manhattan, which includes two zoning special permits, a UDAP area designation, a UDAP project approval, and a related disposition of city-owned property in an Article 11 tax exemption, which together would facilitate the development of a new 8-story mixed-use building with approximately 157 units of affordable housing, ground floor community facility space, and a publicly accessible open space to be operated by the New York City Department of Parks and Recreation. We will also vote to approve LUs 108 and 109 related to the Cambria Heights 222nd Street and the 227th Street Historic District designations, respectively in Councilmember Williams' district in Queens. We will also vote to approve LUs 115 related to the 78-46 Metropolitan Avenue rezoning in Councilmember Holden's district in Queens, which consists of a zoning map amendment to rezone an existing R5 zoning districts to an R5D/C2-3 district. We will also vote to approve LUs 116 related to the 79-18 164th Avenue rezoning in Councilmember Gennaro's district in Queens, which consists of a zoning map amendment to replace the C1-3 overlay with the new C2-3 overlay in an existing R4 and R5D zoning districts. We will also vote to approve the modifications LUs 117 and 118 related to the 40-25 Crescent Street rezoning proposal in Councilmember Wan's district in Queens, including a zoning map amendment to change existing M1-2/R5B and an M1-2/R5D zoning districts to an M1-2/R6A zoning district and a related zoning text amendment to map an MIH program area. A modification will be to strike MIH option 2 and add the deep affordability option. MIH option 1 will be retained. Before we move on to our vote, I would like to take a moment to recognize any of my colleagues who wish to ask questions or make remarks at this time. Are there any members that wish to speak? Councilmember King? No? Okay, seeing none. I now call for a vote with support of the local council members to approve with modifications LUs 100 and 101 and 117 and 118, and to approve LUs 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 115, and 116. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Good afternoon, William Martin, Committee Clerk. Roll call vote, Committee on Land Use. All items are coupled. Chair Salamanca.
Aye or no?
Moya.
I vote aye.
Thank you. Rivera. Lewis. Riley.
I vote aye.
Brooks Powers. Botcher.
Aye.
Hanks.
Aye.
Kagan.
Aye.
Krishnan.
Aye.
Sanchez.
Permission to explain my vote?
Councilmember Sanchez to explain her vote.
I just want to congratulate Councilmember Velasquez on a very tough negotiation on Bruckner. With that, I vote aye on all.
Thank you. Borelli.
Aye.
By a vote of 10 in the affirmative, 0 in the negative, and no abstentions, all items have been adopted.
I would like to thank the members of the public, my colleagues, land use and council staff, and the Sergeant at Arms for attending today's hearing. We will leave the roll open for we will leave the roll open for 5 minutes.